The last video I made was supposed to be a wrap-up on the series on Pi. However, after the last video, there were a lot of complaints from our audiences about KYC validation. For some, their KYC were in review for so many years. For some, they were rejected. And for some, they were pending. So I said, okay, let me come up with two content on KYC validation, hence this video. Therefore, I'm going to consider how you can easily pass KYC in this video. And in the next video, we are going to talk about Pi KYC rejection solution. So if you've tried to submit your KYC and you are still having issues, we are going to talk about that in the next video, which is going to be the part 2 of KYC validation process. So in this video, we are going to consider how you can easily pass KYC. And just for me to summarize everything for you, if you are looking for a hack for you to easily pass your KYC in less than 25 minutes and complete your KYC steps, this is what you want to do. Now, the right ID card for you to use and submit for KYC is your international passport or your driver's license. Those are the first choices ID card you want to use, okay? Your international passport or your driver's license. As a matter of fact, if you are an online entrepreneur, it's actually very important for you to have a driver's license or an international passport, because a lot of freelance platforms will require you to submit those two, okay? Either your driver's license or your international passport. So if you want to easily pass your Pi KYC, you want to submit either of those two, and your KYC will be validated in under 20 minutes. That is based on experiences. However, if you don't have these two, this is what you want to do. Now, you want to print your NIN card, okay? You want to print your NIN, okay? Not the slip. You don't want to submit the slip, but you want to print it out, the hard copy, okay? So you print it out, okay, and submit it. Use that for your KYC and it will be approved very easily. Now, if you are still complaining that you don't even have money to print the NIN card, this is what you want to do. Go to the NIN website, okay, log in and validate and download the card, and from there you use another phone and snap the back and front of your card, okay, of that your NIN ID card, okay. From there you can submit that and it is going to be approved, okay. So those are the summary of what you want to do for your KYC to be approved. However, if this does not answer your question, then it means that your answer is surely in the detail, okay. So let's go into the details of the video for you to see how you can easily pass Pi KYC, of course. The first consideration and question we want to answer is, can a newly created Pi account perform KYC? Now, you can't do your KYC if your account is newly created, because you need to complete at least 30 mining sessions. What that means is that you need to mine Pi for at least 30 days. And of course, it's recommended that you also watch the ads for 30 days before you can do your KYC. So kindly note that. All right, let's go ahead. So what do you do if your KYC is in review or it's in pending, as shown below? Now, usually when you do your KYC, it's going to show applied review in progress. Now, if this continues for some days or 2 weeks or month or for years, it means there's something that you are not doing right, okay? So let's consider those reasons, some of the reasons why your KYC is showing review in progress. The first one is that you submitted a blurry image or ID card. That is why it is showing pending or in review. Number 2 is that you snapped in a dark environment. Number 3 is that your mobile phone camera was possibly shaky. Number 4 is that your profile details, your name and your other details does not match the names and details on your ID card. And also your face does not match the picture on your ID card. And lastly, you possibly log into your accounts using multiple mobile phones. So these are some of the reasons why your KYC is showing pending and in review. So if you are sure that you've corrected all these steps and it's still showing in review, all you need to do is to wait for some time and it's going to clear up and you move on to the next step. All right, so that is what you want to do in case your KYC is showing pending or in review. Let's continue. How do you know that your KYC is approved? Now, to see the outcome of your KYC, is going to move from review in progress to KYC passed, okay? So it's going to show that your KYC application is completed and approved, having taken all these steps into consideration. So this is what is going to show. It's going to move from this, it's going to move from review in progress to all green. Okay, so they will give you the option to become a validator as well, in case you want to become a validator. So this is how your account is going to show that your KYC has been approved. All right, let's continue. Now, why is your KYC on tentative approval? Now, usually when you go through the KYC steps, you'll be shown that your application is on tentative approval. Now, first of all, what does this mean? Now, tentative approval means that your KYC had been processed and now it is in the hands of human validators in your region, okay, for them to approve your information that you've submitted. Therefore, it is up to how many validators are validating KYC in your region. Okay, so if you are in Nigeria, it means it's based on the current validators in Nigeria in your region. Okay, so there's no way for you to know how long this is going to take. So all you need to do is to be patient and continue to mine your Pi. Okay, so while you wait for it to clear up, you continue to mine your Pi. Number two, what to do is that you might also be requested to do multiple Liveness, okay, if your submission is not approved. So if this keeps on showing tentative approval, you might be triggered, okay, or required for you to do multiple Liveness for it to clear off. All right, so that is what this means and how to go through it successfully. Let's continue. What do you do if you are stuck at after tentative approval? Now, this usually happens after the liveness check. Okay, you are going to see this screen appearing on your mobile device. Now, the thing is that this is going to clear after about 14 to 30 days. Okay, so you want to check your app daily to see if it has cleared off. However, if it does not clear off, this is what you want to do. You want to update your email account and your password. All right, when you do that, this is going to clear off. Then you move to the next step. Now, how do you update your password? All you need to do is to turn on SMS settings on your mobile phone, right, and send a text to the number, the UK or the US number for password updates, and password will be sent to you for you to go on with the change of password. Okay, so when you are done updating your email and your password, what you want to do is to log out of the account and log in again, and this, after tentative approval, is going to clear off. Okay, then you proceed with your KYC. All right, so if you are encountering this issue, that is exactly what you want to do. You want to wait for 14 to 30 days and it's going to clear off on its own. And if it does not, you want to update your email account and your password, okay, and it's going to clear off. Let's continue. What do you do if slots are not available at this time? Okay, so what can you do? Now, oftentimes you are going to see this when you want to do KYC, when you want to submit your KYC. Now, the option one or the solution is that you want to watch the Pi ads, okay, for straight 30 days. Watch those ads on your Pi app for straight 30 days and continue mining for the 30 days as well. When you do these two things, you'll be given an opportunity, you'll be invited to submit your KYC. So that is the hack for you to pass through this section of slots are not available at this time. Watch the ads for straight 30 days and continue mining for straight 30 days, and you are going to be invited to submit your KYC for the next step. What happens if you are told to wait for KYC results? Now, just as they told you to wait, you need to wait for some time. However, if it takes longer than expected, this is what you want to do. You want to log out from your account and log in after 24 hours. When you log out and log in after 24 hours, this will possibly clear off. And if it does not, you want to go to KYC on your Pi browser, not the Pi app. Go to KYC on your Pi browser and redo the KYC process. Okay, go ahead to start the KYC process again, and this is going to clear off for you to submit your KYC or for the results to be shown. All right, so that is what you want to do. Log out and log in after 24 hours, or go to KYC on your Pi browser and redo the KYC process, and this will clear off. All right, so let's continue. What happens if you are being told that there is a missing data detected. Now, what can you do? First of all, this issue is with your ID card, is with the ID card that you submitted. Okay, that is why you are being told that there is a missing data detected. The solutions to this is that you want to take a clearer and high contrast photo ID card, okay, and resubmit, and this is going to clear off. Okay, number two is that you want to redo this KYC, this ID card submission again, okay, and this is going to clear off. Okay, so but just make sure that your ID card is very visible and clear, not in a dark environment or a blurry environment. Make sure that the environment is very clear, then you snap the ID card and resubmit. This is going to clear off for you to continue. What happens if your KYC is not approved, or if you are being shown that KYC is not approved? Now, first of all, the reason why you might encounter this is due to negligence on your part. By negligence, I mean that perhaps you had used a random name on your Pi profile, thinking that Pi was just a random project, okay, which might not actually mean a lot, and now it's time for you to submit your ID card and your name does not match, okay, what is on your profile. So that is why you might encounter this. Okay, so it's based on the fact that you have a different name, okay, on your profile and a different name on your ID. Okay, now if you encounter this and you want a solution to this, you want to check out the part 2 of this video, which I'm going to talk about Pi KYC rejections lesson. Okay, so you check it out on what to do. There are about 2 or 3 recommendations on what you can do in case your KYC is showing not approved. All right, so let's continue. And lastly, what happens if you are being told that we are processing your data? Now, what you want to do is for you to wait for this to load, then your KYC will go through. This loading session might take up to 45 minutes or up to 1 hour. Now, number 2 is that if it takes up to 1 hour, what you want to do is to reset, okay, this step again and try again, and it's going to load up and clear off. If it does not still clear off, number 3, what you want to do is to change your phone camera settings to the lowest settings for pixel size. Okay, you want to change your camera settings. It's recommended that you keep your image quality in JPEG. When you do that, you reset the process and try again, and the KYC will go through. When you go through these steps one by one, you will see that your KYC will be approved, and the only thing you'll be waiting for now is for your coins to move to the mainnet available balance. So everything is going to show green. That shows that you finished your KYC, you've signed, okay, and you have done everything. So you are just waiting for your coin to be moved to the mainnet available balance. Okay, so that is all about this video. If you have any questions, you can ask in the comment section, and if this does not answer your question as well, you want to check out part 2 of this video, which is going to be on Pi KYC rejection solutions. Okay, so if you've tried and your details or your entries are rejected, you want to see that video for you to see everything about Pi KYC rejection and solutions.